Salam alaikum, what's the y'all? Let me tell you. First off, happy Thanksgiving. I've been actually doing that for like the last week. For the last week now, it's been a journey. Um, and so the messages I'm sure wasn't coming out, you know, how they normally are. And I apologize for that. No, I don't. Like, there's nothing to be apologetic about. Life happens. But guess what? We have the present. Can't adjust the past right now. I can't adjust the future right now. All I can do is live in this now. I'm grateful for that. I just heard congratulations are in order. Congratulations are in order. Somebody has a weird ass family. Like they're weird. It's because it's like it's giving off like a picking energy, and not in like I have my quirk and I do what I do and it's fun. Everybody has their little quirk. It's like we sit there and we pick and tear each other apart, but there's one collective bad guy, and if we can't find any jokes, we pick on that one. I'm talking about you could be there and have went and you could cook all the food, clean the kitchen. The kitchen looks like brand new, and listen, you know me watching these surroundings. But no, you could have did all of that and it still be something wrong. Made everybody please. Now you and it's still something wrong. And Spirit is saying that the mere fact that you were able to keep control, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody experiencing that and keeping control. And Spirit is like, that's what we needed. That was what we needed. We needed that though. Like you can't get a settlement from an accident if you wasn't in the accident. Sometimes you gotta throw yourself on the fire. That's how I got through a lot of stuff. Don't tell nobody that. Shh. You want my clothes? Good. I'll throw them all away. And so now what you gonna do? And I'll keep smiling and get more. You want the job? Okay, not a problem. You could actually have his job, and I'll just quit and or let you fire me so that I could get. I'll let you do work on me so that Spirit sees that you did work on me, and Spirit adjusts your ass. Wow, wow, wow. Lord, look what they did to me. They beat your servant up. And then my ancestors go tap that ass, and then it's like, oh, and the way God work it is that your ancestors will tap that ass. Like, you mean to tell me that you didn't ask us before you did that stupid shit? And it's like, and now she's sitting over there all chilling, and a message just came. Like, this is a message for somebody. Listen, do the research. Do the research. A question came up today. It's like so many messages coming through. I was watching something, and the guy question was, should a woman who's a multimillionaire, and I'm gonna say a person who's a multimillionaire, be dating someone who's making $40,000 a year? And my thought was like, yeah, they could do that. I could see that happening. But then Spirit was like, is that smart? Is that smart? Is that right there the thing to do? The person who's a multimillionaire has totally different problems than a person with $40,000. Clearing his throat chakra. Yes. And somebody probably doesn't want to say that. Like you're probably in a situation where it's like we're unequally yoked. We're unequally yoked. And you got to be careful with that because it leaves a crack in the foundation. We're not on the same frequency. I'm making millions of dollars, and so I have to make millions of dollars decisions. You're making $40,000, like, and it's not even about the money. It's about the frequency. Here I am. I just spent $13,000 on this, and you scared about spending $13. So now, if you see me spending $13,000 on what I just spent it on, you looking at me like, Gary, you could have gave me that shit. I'd have turned that into $40,000 and we would have been chilling. I had 80, but like that's not what Spirit wanted. I grew up Christian. Half of my family is complete Christian and half of them is complete Muslims, and the other ones might be a little 5% of great mother type of thing, little spiritualist, shush, that type of thing. Some people just aren't, they don't believe in anything. Um, Now I've expanded. My thought of religion has expanded. It's not gone, it's just, it's evolved. And so I see things from a different perspective than a preacher would. Or a preacher would even be able to teach. You know what I mean? Because now you got to keep your congregation who is not thinking how I'm thinking. Or they are, but you're not teaching that way. So whatever works for you, work. What are me and him doing together? We could have great sex. We could, we could go out and have great times. But now the intimate part, the intimacy, when it's just me and you and we're sitting here and having a conversation about perspective, we believe in totally different things. I'm like, I am all, and you're like, God is all. And it's like, ugh. Like I'm hearing, it's not like that could be the one thing that's keeping you back from your blessing, that you don't mind being unequally yoked with things and energies. Like, the bells are ringing, okay? Oshun is here. And she wants to be known, honey. And I just heard, oh yeah. It's like change. Love, like, Oya is change, death, rebirth, cycle. And Oshun is like complete love, fertility. And be mindful of, like, do the research on the energies that you're using and that you're manifesting with. Because now, like, I'm looking at somebody like you're manifesting with the wrong god or goddess, or you're manifesting with the wrong whatever you like. Okay, if you want to manifest love, even though Oshun is a goddess of love and fertility, and like Oshun is a very selfish energy. Me, 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 me. I'm the life of the party. I'm this bright and shining star. And it's not all of her energy, but that's like kind of the perspective that it kind of brings. That's the energy it brings. So when you're dealing with her, you want to deal with like self-love. You want to deal with beauty and me making me beautiful. And so that would be the reason why you would go to her. But now, Yemanya is collective. She worries about all the fishes, all of the children. So now, if you wanted to have a healthy relationship where, everybody was satisfied and everybody got their fair share, you would work with Yemaya. You would never want to work with Oya, to me, with love, unless you was trying to do some more weird shit to try to keep his ass. Because Oya is like, listen, she come tear all his shit up and come get him. But now, even the Patakis, the stories of Oya always was stealing somebody, man. So Oya was always stealing somebody, man. Like, oh, I like him and we belong together. So why would you want? So that's a message for somebody. Congratulations. Like, it's like, I feel like you passed the test. You passed the big ass test, and now it's gonna get even more real. Like, we be thinking that, all right, now I passed that test and it's over. It's never over. You're always expanding. What I'm believing right now, I might not even be believing in 3 minutes, because I've been and have gotten a whole different perspective or a whole different light on. Did y'all hear that those things stop when I start talking about Oshun? It's like, I'm not hating on you, Oshun, but like, you know how we get down. Like, truth is truth. Somebody's been telling the truth. Somebody don't like that shit. Like, they might, and that's why that throat chakra was going. Cause like, somebody don't like the fact that you tell the truth. You tell the truth, girl. Boy, you tell the truth. And I'm seeing that you're learning to do it in a nice way. Like, you're learning to express yourself in a really, really, really nice way. And it's like mature. It's like grown. That's pretty damn dope. I'm getting a message, but I don't know. Like, I'm getting a message. Know your power. Like, study yourself so much and be so into yourself that you know your power and what you can and can't do and should and shouldn't. You've got to know that first. All right, I know a lady who is strong as hell. She is like strong as hell. Like, I'm talking about carrying bags up the thing. I'm looking like, and she looking like, are you gonna help? Like, I can't do that. I'm actually not gonna help. One time I seen her, like, she had a baby in this arm, a baby in that arm, and she was trying to carry soda. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? One time I seen her and she tried to lift the kitchen stand. It's like, what are you doing? And lifted it, was lifting it up the thing. I'm like, girl, And she looking back like, are you gonna help? And I'm like, no, that's too much for me. I'm gonna wait for one of the men to come. Just saying, know your power. I that's gonna be too much for me. Like, you don't want to come into a situation and then leave it uncomfortable. Guess what she was looking for? Guess what she would be looking for at night? A bath and some Epsom salt. Talk about her back hurting. Then if she don't slow down, I'm gonna be going to the hospital. But guess what? I won't, because I know my power. That's a message for somebody. I'm actually gonna sign off there. I love you.